Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Randall and Rueff here. Call sign K9RMR. That's Kilo 9, Romeo Mike Romeo. And in this video, I'm going to talk to you about my little handy dandy THD-74A, which for the most part is a very nice radio, to say the least. But there is one thing I want to talk about that I don't like about this radio, and that's the point of this video, which I hate to talk about the downsides of things. But if you're thinking about buying this radio, it's something you might want to seriously consider or think about, or at least add to your decision to buy it. Again, overall, the radio itself, very, very impressive. It's got a lot of cool features. With a few exceptions, the interface is pretty simple to learn, and if you got some experience with ham radio, again, get the instruction manual out. Not really that hard. If you go through some of the manual's pretty self-explanatory, and for the most part, there's a few exceptions where there's some technical stuff you really kind of have to get into, but for the most part, it's pretty simple, straightforward. And what isn't, for the most part, straightforward, look in the manual. Again, there's some exceptions to this, but for the most part, that's the case. What I'm going to talk to you about, I got this stuff over here. Of course, I'm wearing my DX Engineering hat because I bought it from DX Engineering. Great website. I'm about to turn it off right now. I mean, there are several things I don't like about it. I wish it had one of those little LED lights on it. I wish they had an option for a bigger battery. This is the standard battery that comes with it. Again, not bad, but I wish, like the Baofeng that I started off with, which was the cheap radio when I started in ham radio, it has the option. The Baofeng has an option for an extended battery, which I really like, the extended battery. And I wish this had the extended battery. These are trivial complaints. Another trivial complaint is the fact that when you put it in the base charger, the base charger, you have to buy a separate deck with the radio, and the fact that when you put it, you can run the radio while it's in the base charger, but it doesn't charge. Well, if you put your radio in the base charger and have it turned on, it runs from the battery. You can't charge the battery and run the radio at the same time in the base charger. Just small things I wish they would improve. Hopefully it will improve before the next radio. But the thing I want to talk about in this video, and again, I hate to do down or negative things because overall it's a very good radio. Again, a lot of cool features, amazing. But I want to show you this. This is the side. This is, you can put a headset and a microphone. This is the micro SD card slot, which I have a micro SD card in there. You can probably see it. You got a computer interface, and then of course the power cord that comes with the radio. Now, one of the things I don't want, this is the point of this video, is this little thing right here. Actually, it came apart into two pieces. I'll show you here. This was at one time one piece, and let's see, it goes, no, it's this way. Yeah, okay, it's this way. Anyway, it's two pieces now, and I just ended up tearing it off. Even when it was brand new, it fits up there. Even now that it's broken, it's still, I don't know if you can see that. But anyway, this piece right here, this plasticky, rubbery, even when this radio was like brand spanking new out of the box, these just, I'm not impressed with them. They didn't fit when I first got it. They don't fit now. I mean, you can see they bows a little bit as you do it. See, I mean, you press it in, it won't stay in. I even took about a month after I had the radio, give or take. I don't remember exactly, but it was about a month after I'd had it. I took some scissors and trimmed like right here on the top part. And it still didn't. I mean, it was the top part is. So this part that comes here on the radio, not impressed at all. It definitely needs either a redo or a remolding. I don't know. I mean, I'm not much into how they manufacture rubber for the radios that go on the side. I don't know a whole lot about it. But all I know is it's not impressive. You got this amazing radio, and what I call, this is what I consider a cheap thing. Now let me show you what I like as far as doors. for the side of. Let me show you what I've got. I've got my Canon 7D right here. Now these, I hardly ever use this side, but these were done a lot better. So that's just kind of an idea. But what I really wish they would do is what they do for most cameras, and is this little compartment door thingy right here, which is real. I'll see if I can. There, just push it and it pops out. Now, if you could do this on this, that would make it really cool. Okay, I mean, I'm not an engineer. I'm not. I'm just a ham radio operator, and I think, and a photographer, obviously. But this right here, see if I get the light right. Where you can push it and it slides in, it pops open real easy. It's one of those things where if you accidentally hit it, it's not going to do it, but yet when you go to do it, it's real simple. So that would be my suggestion. That would be my first and higher level suggestion. The second suggestion would be just to go, I don't know, these are similar to what you've got, except obviously a lot better. But I don't know. First best suggestion. Second suggestion, or third suggestion, is just make these better, I guess. I don't know. That would be my third suggestion. But again, I'm very, very happy with the radio itself. Do I wish it had higher wattage? Well, of course. It's like any piece of technology. Once you get it and you use it and you see what it can and can't do, there's always things you're like, I wish it did this, or I wish it did that, or I wish it did this a certain way instead of that way. And I will admit, this has lots of options, so you can program stuff in there. Again, really good radio, highly recommended, well worth the money. I wish they had a really good case for it that you could, belt clip. I haven't found anything that really looks good online. The only thing I saw was that orange thing, and that doesn't look good. I'm not impressed with that. Again, so I wish they had a good thing I can put in my pocket, or a belt loop thing. But just something to think about if you're thinking about buying a radio. If you know of a good case for it that you can put it on your belt or something like that, I'd be glad to hear your suggestions. Put a comment in the video or email me. So that's all I want to say. Again, happy with the radio overall. And until next time, I'm Randall and Rueff. That's K9RMR, or Kilo 9 Romeo Mike Romeo, saying thanks for watching. Have a good day, and may God bless you.